Something about the way that the sky turned red. You were turning off the lights on your sister's bed, wishing on the clouds on an evening stroll. Something about a hurting that a heart can't hold. There's a small tattoo curling up your spine. Remember body else when I called you mine. Put your head on my heart while the bluebirds sing. Threw a coin in the river and they watched it sink. And my heart stopped. I'm only waiting for your teardrops. I'm only waiting for and I watch the signs on an empty street. Got too many friends that want something from me. I got a heart of gold and a head of lead.
间隔的散养土地，因为四川四面环山嘛，所以这边是我们的天下第一关剑门关，所以这里的鸡肉的肉质是非常紧实的。所以我们用了雅鱼来作为我们的一个本地的食材，雅安还会比较有名的。
看挺有这种。